All right. Next up, I would like to cover the top three differentiators on the Frends platform compared to some of our competitors. And the first one is what we are calling the single UX approach. And what this means from a practical perspective is that we actually provide you with a single harmonious user experience all the way throughout development to deployment and operations that can actually be utilized across all different integration scenarios. So instead of having multiple different modules that you have to operate in slightly different ways, everything you build in Frends follows the same patterns, the same way of working, the same methodology, which in the end saves you a lot of time since you only learn it once and then you can basically build anything. And as a practical showcase of that, we could be building autonomous AI agents using our visual BPM and 2.0 low-code notation. We could be building long-running end-to-end business process automation use cases that could run for weeks or months at a time. And we could even build low-latency APIs, such as our purchase order composite API here, as a practical example. The really cool thing about this single UX approach is that not only you can build everything using the same approach, the same toolkit, this also means that all of our artifacts are automatically compatible with one another, meaning that I could literally, for example, paint this part of my purchase order composite order API here, select Control C, so copy, go over and create a new integration, Control V, so paste, and basically connect a few dots and few lines here, and all of the configuration, all of the basically functionality is now directly available in my new integration, allowing me to create these, let's say, cut and glue integrations very, very effectively. And this applies, like I said, to absolutely all artifacts in our solution. The next differentiator I would like to cover is what we are calling the .NET, our Microsoft affinity. So we are actually one of the very, very few solutions or iPaaSes on the market who are fully Microsoft and Azure native, meaning that we can be purchased from the Azure Marketplace using the MACC consumption agreement. We are, of course, running the platform on the latest Microsoft .NET framework, .NET 8 in this case. All of the code being basically built and put into the platform is actually .NET, and everything that you extend and create on the platform is actually .NET as well. And as a final cherry on top, we can of course support the Microsoft ecosystem extremely well, all the way from Entra ID and built-in rolling and user access control, all the way through to private cloud setups, or basically be able to run in any Azure data center in a very, very rapid manner. The final differentiator I would like to highlight here is what we are calling transparency and trust. So absolutely everything that we build here on the Frends platform, we aim to be as transparent and trustworthy as possible. And this covers everything from the technical solution itself all the way to our transparent and open pricing and the way that we do business in general. And as a couple of highlights of this, I could, for example, show you that in our very excellent version control, which of course we can offer as a visual diff as well, showing what has been changed, how things have been configured, we actually allow the customer to download the source code package that Frends is actually running. All of our Frends connectors are actually fully open source. So if you want to, you can go into GitHub, you can view the code, you can understand what's happening. And we even allow the customer to hook up their own open telemetry endpoints directly to Frends agents and allow them full visibility and transparency into the inner workings of our integration runtime or agents.